Okay, when I tell you, I genuinely have tried to record this video so many times, but I just always stumble or lose myself. But I'm gonna try again. Okay, everyone. So today's video is gonna be a little bit different as to the usual content you're gonna be seeing on my channel. So I'm here to just talk about where I've been, setup changes, and what I want to do in the future with my channel. So the biggest talking point is obviously I made the switch to PC. I had a PS5 for about, I'd say, 4 years. Since 2020, and it was great. Like, I loved every bit of it. The only issue is like in the latter years it kind of just it struggled with internet, and that's not the device's issue, it's just my internet. And I had a pre-built PC alongside the PS5 for homework and stuff like that, and it was performing way better, like in terms of internet. And if I can get over 70 megabytes per second on that PC, and I can't even reach 30 megabytes per second or on my PS5 with Ethernet connected, it doesn't make much sense to have the PS5 still, and I might as well just go all out on the PC. So with that, I sold my PS5 and I decided to upgrade my pre-built PC at the time. Now, I bought a new motherboard and a new CPU. So the CPU is a Ryzen 7 5700X, and the motherboard, I can't exactly remember, but I will try and link it in the description. So with that, I wanted to put it in my new pre-built PC, and it was going well until I tried to feed cables through, but it didn't allow me, mainly because certain metal plate it can't be moved, and it just stopped like wires being able to go through it. So I decided to buy a whole new case, which kind of just slowed down my return in for about, I'd say, 2-3 weeks. Because I wanted to get all the parts on time, and I just wanted to get everything ready. So the entire build took me, I'd say, 4 or 5 hours. It was stressful, and I hated every bit of it. Like, I'm a big PC fan. I like PCs. I like how they look. I like it, but I hate building PCs. It is honestly such a struggle. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So I had to buy a whole new case. I did reuse a lot of the stuff from the pre-built because I was not going to get enough. First of all, I didn't have enough money to buy all the parts that I wanted to have and make it running. So I decided to save some money. You reuse the CPU, sorry, the PC, the power supply, the graphics card, and the RAM. And I bought a new case. It came with pre-installing fans. I had to buy another cooler. I had to buy obviously the motherboard and the CPU. So with all that, it's a decent build. It's a Ryzen 7 with a 1650, but the 1650 will get upgraded later on. It's a bit difficult right now as I'm still in college. It's kind of hard to upgrade my setup, and my setup right now is kind of white, and I wanted a white GPU, and it's like £100 more expensive than a normal GPU. So it would cost me like £400. So I'm thinking it's just not worth it for me. So I decided to hold off until I can fully get everything, and then I'm going to make a setup tour. If you lot do want to see the setup tour, please let me know down in the comments. I will read all your comments, and I'll take all your advice into consideration. So another reason why I'd say I wanted to switch from PS5 to PC is because there are certain games on this on Steam and on Epic Games that just aren't available on PS5. The PS5 is very limited in terms of games that I can play with my friends. Obviously, it has its exclusives. It has Fortnite, as you can see in the background. It has Call of Duty. It has all of this, but it doesn't have the games that I want to play, Repo, Schedule 1, the games like that. And there are certain games like Roblox that I want to play with my friends and be able to record their voices as well as mine, and maybe implement their own POVs, but it wouldn't be possible on just my PS5 alone. So it just makes more sense to buy build a PC. Additionally, my content is kind of just going to be focused on less let's play, kind of just funny moments, and maybe going through games, exploring different games, maybe horror games even, because I'm a big horror fan. I do enjoy horror games. I like watching horror games. So that's what I kind of want to do with my own content. And with Roblox, it's kind of just I have a certain someone that I want to play with, and obviously she's on laptop, so it'll be a bit harder if she was to talk to her if I was on PS5 and record her perspective, and it would be way easier on PC. So with that being said, I guess this is like the end of the video. So if you did enjoy today's video, or these kind of like one-to-one videos where I talk to you as a viewer, please be sure to let me know down in the comments. And also, if you have any game recommendations you'd like to see me play, please also put that down in the comments down below, please. I will read all the comments, and even though I don't have that many subscribers, everyone's got to start somewhere. So anyways, I've been talking a lot. I've been talking for like 4+ minutes. So thank you all so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate all of you. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Share it with your friends if they haven't, even if they don't know about me. Sorry. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.